What's up guys, it's Ace and welcome to the ultimate Suroi guns tier list. You know the drill, S tier to F tier, S is the best of the best, F is the worst of the worst. And we're going to be going in order by category of weapon type, so pistols, SMGs, etc. You're going to get to see what is the best and the worst from those categories as well. Hopefully if you're a noob, this video helps you decide which guns to choose over other guns in games, and if you're a pro who's been playing the game since launch like me, hopefully this video makes you mad enough to leave a comment down below, because that really helps me with the algorithm. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to my channel. It really takes a ton of effort to get footage for like 50 different guns and edit it all, and a little bit really goes a long way toward helping not only my channel but also the Suroi community as a whole. So yeah, let's start out with the pistols and the CZ75A, which is an easy F tier. It's just terrible, you can't really get kills with it, it has a huge spread, so even if it has decent DPS, you can't hit a single shot. Dual is in C tier only because it's decent, you can get some kills with it occasionally, it's just not very good, and I'd rather have almost any like SMG over it because the spread again is so big. Single G19, enough said, F tier, not very good. Dual I would rather have than a single CZ75A though, so dual is decent. And then here we get to a slightly interesting gun they've recently added, an MP5K. I would put these in C tier if you have a single MP5K. The thing is, once you get dual, they are easy S tier. If you haven't tried dual MP5Ks, try them next time you're on, because one, they're super common, so they're easy to find, you can reliably get them, and two, they absolutely melt people. They have really good reload, surprisingly good accuracy, and you can move really fast while you're shooting with them. So even if your DPS output is slightly lower, you're able to dodge a lot more of your opponent's bullets. So they're just really, really good. Sleeper pick, most people don't know how good these guns are. Alright, single M1895. Man, I'm so used to Surviv calling these OTs. I just call these OTs whenever my teammate and I are playing. But we'll call it M1895 because this is Suroi. A single is in F tier. I would rather have it than either of these though, but not more than dual G19s. Dual is in A tier, which might be surprising to some of you guys. Dual M1895s, they're actually really good. They shred people. If you get locked in on them, it's basically like a mini DMR. They're just fun to use, and they're super intimidating. The sound is so scary. My favorite challenge to do in this game is dual M1895s only, where you just get 4 of these, your teammate gets 4 of these, and you just spam people, and there's nothing they can do. Alright, single deagle, this might be slightly controversial, but I think a single deagle is B tier. They're not the best, simply because it only holds, I believe, 7 bullets, which is a super small mag size. You just can't really do much with it. Dual, however, is in S tier. They're really good at close range, decent at mid range, suck at long range, but they're good for what they're good at. They are extremely rare to get though, but they are pretty good guns. Alright, single RSH. S tier, or no, sorry, that would be dual. A tier, or single RSH. Very good gun, really satisfying to use, scary, and it's just really good. Dual RSH is our highest S tier so far. I believe dual RSH has the highest DPS of any gun in the game if you hit your shot, so they're absolutely wild. Alright, now that we get to these newer guns from the new hunted mode, the OTS-23 is decent. A single one I would put at the top of F tier for now. But dual I would put at the top of C tier so far. They remind me a lot of the Peacemakers from Surviv. They're actually pretty good, except they deal slightly less damage and they hold a lot more ammo. So I believe dual holds 30, which is actually a lot for how much damage they deal. So not bad if you don't have anything better. Now single PSM, very, very, very bad. Dual PSM, slightly better, but still very bad. These guns are just terrible, worse than a G19 in my opinion. Alright, now we get to the SMGs. So let's start with the Micro Uzi, which I would put in A tier under the RSH. Micro Uzi is just really fun. It's easy to use, it has a super fast reload, and it's one of the best guns at close range. Can't go wrong with a Micro Uzi, especially in close quarters combat. MPX is B tier. I mean, if you hit your shots, it's decent, just not the best. And then SAF is C tier. I've never really liked burst weapons, and the SAF is just pretty bad. Alright, PP19. Top of S tier, bro. This thing absolutely shreds. If you see one of these, pick it up. That is an instant pickup for me. 1, because it's incredibly rare. 2, because it shreds. The Vector is also top of A tier. Vector's just such a fun gun to use, man. It feels like you have aimbot whenever you're using it because the bullet speed is so fast. You can just lock onto people and melt them. And PP is essentially just a buffed version of Vector that's suppressed and has higher DPS. Alright, assault rifle time. Let's start out with the ARX. ARX is B tier. It's just good, just a normal assault rifle, nothing much to be said. AK I like slightly better than ARX. Spear is really good. I've been liking it in the hunted mode. It's really accurate, which is why it's good. If they buff the mag size to like 23 or 25, it would be very, very good. But as of right now, the main downside is you just can't shoot for very long. But it is better than dual M1895s. Alright, SVUA is S tier. Just such a good gun. It melts people, bro. And they don't even see what's coming. I can't count the number of times I've been in a game and I just start losing health and it's just a guy with an SVU across the map, but I don't even see the bullets. AUG is just a nerfed version of the ARX. It is better than the MPX though, but these are essentially the same gun, but if you have both and the same amount of ammo, I would always take the ARX because it's literally just a buffed version of the AUG. ACR is a lot like the PP19. It's S tier. In my mind, these are pretty much the same gun, but PP19 I think is a little bit better. M16A2. I remember when this used to be one of the best guns in the game. They buffed it somehow, and it just absolutely shredded anyone who you came into contact with. But they nerfed it pretty much into the ground. It's bottom of B tier, definitely. Alright, and then some new guns from Hunted. AKS I love, bro. I love this gun. I would put it at the top of B tier. It's a really, really good assault rifle. They just feel so good to use. They don't slow you down a lot, and they shoot fast, they shoot hard. Got him. Oh, wow. AN94, I haven't gotten a chance to use it much, but it's definitely S tier from when I have used it. I would say it's probably better than SVU because it has incredible DPS, it shoots really fast, and it's really accurate. It reminds me almost exactly of the AN from Surviv, actually. It feels just like it. Alright, Shack 12. This is one of those guns that's insane at close range, but kind of just dies at any other range, because the bullets literally go like 4 player lengths and disappear. But if you play right, it's a very, very good gun. I put it at the top of A tier. It's not quite S tier. Yeah, top of A tier sounds good. Alright, FN Fall, which they used to replace my baby Lewis gun, which is sad. F in the chat for Lewis gun. But the Fall is a good replacement. It's not as iconic, but in my opinion, it's actually a better gun. I kind of love the Fall, actually. I would put it in mid A tier. A lot of the LMGs feel very, very similar, but one of them, MG5, is a clear standout because it's more accurate. I will almost always take an MG5 if I get one. I wouldn't say it's better than the ACR or the PP19, but it's a very, very good gun. Stoner, it's very good, especially in normal mode. In hunted mode, everyone, their grandma's running around with stoners and negevs, but in normal mode, stoner is very good. I mean, of course, it's still good in hunted, but...
This guy's low. One tap again. This guy's half dead. Alright, light up. 2 of them, in fact. The red guy is going to die. Not anymore. I just killed the other guy. Bruh.
No way.
That was so easy.
I would say it is top of A tier, but I would rather have the Vector. Negev is slightly better than the Stoner because it holds a lot more. It feels very good. I would put it here. It just feels like it needs to be higher because of how rare it is. Alright, MG36, another great gun. It feels like an assault rifle, but it holds a lot more, so it's really good. I'd put that probably here in A tier. PK61, another very good one. It feels similar, but I like it a little bit better than the Stoner, I think, because you can move faster. Alright, and then the two RPKs, which slightly confused me at the start of Hunted mode because I thought they were the same gun. RPK74 is the worst version, RPK16 is the better version, although they're actually closer than you think. 16 just holds more. I think it actually has lower DPS. But RPK74 is, I really like it, it's good. It's hard to tell because it's not in normal mode, so you're only using it against people who have like Stoners and Negevs and such, but I'd put it. It's a little bit better than the Fall, I think. And then 16 I would put here. It's a little bit better than the 74, but not like tons better, despite how rare it is. Alright, DMRs now. SKS, bottom of F tier, worst gun in the game, changed my mind. Gerund. Love the Gerund. It rewards accuracy, so you gotta be good to be able to play it well. But it's a very, very good gun. I would put it not quite above dual RSHs, but you know, I'd like these accuracy guns that are better for clips. Oh, he's cooked. Gerund is just so fun to use. However, if you're not a very good player, you're playing on a laggy laptop, Gerund would be like B tier because you just can't hit shots with it. It's only good if you can hit every shot. SR25, really good DMR. I would put it in A tier probably. I'd rather have it than the Spear. Would not rather have it than the Fall though probably. So it's here. VSS and Mini 14 are essentially the same. Mini is my favorite, VSS is my least favorite. I think that's literally just the sounds of the guns. Mini 14 just has the most powerful sound. VSS you can't even really hear.
Alright, what's the loudest thing I can do in this game? Shoot Mini 14. Yes, exactly.
These three are essentially identical in stats. VSS might have a slight edge in technicality because it's suppressed, so it's slightly better, and it uses yellow ammo, which is a lot more common, but the Mini 14 is just my favorite. It's not objectively the best, probably. BLR, not very good, pretty forgettable. I don't remember the last time I got a kill with this gun, honestly, but I'll put it at the top of C tier. Moljamajonaler, however you pronounce that. Every time I get this gun, I give it to my teammate, so I never get to use it. But the times I have used it, it's been really good. I have slightly controversial opinions on these olive guns because the ammo is so rare and the guns are so rare that you never get to use them, never get to practice with them. But since it's so rare and it is good, when you do get it, I will put it in its tier above Dual Deagles. Model 89, love this thing, oh my goodness. I'll put it right under Jaren. This thing just slaps, bro. You can hit, if you get locked in, you can hit every single shot and it deals so much. I love the Model 89, one of my favorite guns in the game. So satisfying to use. Mosin. Here we're on the snipers now. Mosin is decent. It's classic, but I would honestly put it at the top of B tier. It's nothing crazy. Tango, however, is something crazy. Where should it go? I haven't done any snipers yet. The snipers, again, are good guns if you know how to use them. And you have a decent setup so you're not lagging a ton. But Tango's very, very, very good. Sometimes I like it and sometimes I don't. It just depends on how I'm doing with it. CZ600 is C tier. Just not the best gun, honestly. However, its upgraded version, the RG Scout, I like as much or more than the Tango. You can just lock onto people and it deals a crazy amount of damage for how fast it shoots. It's kind of like a cross between a sniper and a DMR. VKS, also really good. It's mostly good at close range, honestly. It's like a close range sniper, which is weird because the bullet speed is not the best. At least it feels like it, so it's best at like really close range, honestly. And the L11-5A1 is good, but again, I can never practice with it because I never get it, and if I do get it, I give it to my teammate because he's better with it. And so the bullet speed is really weird and it throws me off. And by the time you're adjusted to it, either the game is over or you've run out of ammo because it's so rare. Alright, now shotguns, our last tier here. So Badlander, really good. I like it. It deals really good damage at close range. I'm gonna put it top of B tier simply because it's not very good other than if you're camping or if you're at like point blank range. HP 18 is the same way. HP 18 is actually really good if you use it at close range. M3K. Probably my favorite gun in the game. So juicy, bruh. Love this gun. And the thing is, it's so reliable. You can find one pretty much every game. It shoots fast. You can move fast with it. And here's the thing about the M3K. It synergizes with every weapon in the game, including itself. You can have two M3Ks, you'll absolutely rip. You can have an M3K and a DMR, an M3K and an assault rifle, M3K. Any of these guns go well with the M3K, bro. It's so good.
Head of the class, head of the pack, heavenly rap, better to master than be mastered by petty cash. Anything you attach to's a heavy bag. Better if it's tattooed, it's really that. I could never go the ways of the masses. Hey, couldn't be a slave to the lashes. Rather die than a life full of average. Got a King James and a cane with a casket. Grave digger, fade giver, debate winner. Patient and impatient cause they're raging on. Graceless and elated when he's scraping.
Alright, M590M. Explodey gun, as I call it. This one is decent. It's really fun because you can shoot around cover, so it's fun to just shoot shots at people when they go behind cover with your other gun. It's good. I'll put it underneath the LMGs here. I would rather have an RSH though, let's be honest. Model 37 classic shotgun. Top of beat. Nah. It's better than that. It's better than that. Would I rather have it? No, 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 yes, okay. That's a good spot for it. And then MP153, it's good. I would put it here, probably. It's really good, it just has slow bullet speed. It feels just like the Model 89, basically, except it's harder to hit shots and deals more damage. And then Vepr, really good gun. I wouldn't call it S tier though, but I'll put it here. I would rather have the Vector, let's be honest. And then Stevens, I'd rather have a Badlander or an M3K, so we'll put it here. And then USAS, very good. They've nerfed it so it's in a good place. It used to be unbelievably broken, but now if you stay away and you use snipers or DMRs or basically any long range gun, you can beat it out. So it's in a balanced spot. Otherwise it'd be top of S tier. It's still S tier though, but I will put it probably above the MP153 simply because it is easier to use. And so here you go, here's the tier list. There should be a link to this tier list in the description. This is the newest version. It's got all the guns from Hunted in it, and as they add new guns, I'll add them to this. It's also got the labels for the guns. A lot of the tier lists are just the icon for the weapon, and I don't know about you, but sometimes I can't tell which weapon it is based on just a picture. So yeah, feel free to go and make your own tier list and share them with me on the Suroi Discord. And yeah, again, don't forget to leave comments roasting me for my horrible opinions in guns, and I will see you in the next one.